On this week's GTA 5 o'clock, could GTA 5 be heading to PS4 and Xbox One next month? The Capture Creator goes live this Friday, stunning sunsets in our Snapmatic competition results, plus robbing 10 shops in 20 minutes. Can it be done? Find out right now in this week's GTA 5 o'clock. Hello and welcome to episode 70 of GTA 5 o'clock. I'm your host James Jarvis and I'm joined as ever by co-host Dan Dawkins.
Hi James, great show lined up today.
Yeah, lots of great stuff coming up today. We've got the new GTA Online Capture Creator which is coming this Friday. We've got new details on that. We've got new stuff about our social club events, the Snapmatic competition results and more. But first, Dan, some more news about GTA 5 on next-gen systems or PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, the internet's had a micro meltdown again because a manager of a German games retail website, Saturn.de, and his name on Twitter is Technick.
Slash Nick,
or Nick, and he says, and this is a bad translation, since I asked what degree, the release of GTA 5 for PC, Xbox One and PS4 is expected in June. That's it.
That's the end.
Now, to be positive looking at this, he could know because he works in retail. It could be he's the only person in the world who knows this and has decided to leak it. I'm a little bit sceptical of this. I'm not sceptical of the release of the game, sceptical of this time period. Okay. History would suggest that Rockstar have, well, not in recent history, as in the last 5 years, used June as a key release period. What they have done a lot is release games in May, particularly around about May the 18th.
Right.
And if you look back at releases like Red Dead Redemption, Max Payne 3, LA Noire, all of them released in that May window, like May 18th to the 21st, that kind of time. Again, if you look historically at the gap between GTA 4 on the consoles and its release on PC, there was effectively an 8-month gap. Now if you were to apply the same gap from GTA 5 on consoles to PC and next gen, that would take you to May this year.
I mean, Dan, we're already in April, so if we're suggesting May, that could be next month.
Yes. What I'm saying is, I don't necessarily think it will be this May, but there's more evidence to suggest May than June. June seems like a very arbitrary date to pull out of the air. May's got some historical precedent and there's neat symmetry. That is not to say it would definitely be that month. As talked about on the show just the other week, it could be that things are gearing up towards some sort of soft announcement at E3.
Yeah. Okay, well, let us know what you think about GTA 5 on Next Gen and when you think it will happen in the comments below. A quick thing before we move on to the online capture creator, Dan. This is a picture of a UFO at the airport. Now, don't get too excited, because even though, yes, it is probably a real picture, this is probably an example of some more modding that has occurred in GTA 5. It seems that people have now managed to mod the models of the fighter jets and turn them into UFOs. So if you see videos and pictures of UFOs flying around the city and around Los Santos, don't take that as they're in the game. It's probably just a mod that someone has recorded. Just wanted to put that out there just to say, stop all the rumours of the UFO stuff right now.
Yeah, the GTA Online is becoming a little bit like the Matrix and people are hacking it to their own ends. And the truth isn't always what it seems, which is a shame. But we'll continue to pursue the ultimate golden egg.
Yes, or the green egg, or the alien egg.
Yeah.
Okay, so the GTA Online Capture Creator is coming this Friday. We're currently recording this on Wednesday, so if you're listening to it as it goes out, you've got a couple more days to wait. But on this Friday, the Capture Creator should be there, and right now you can get double GTA dollars and RP by doing capture jobs, and Rockstar have announced set up a playlist of loads of capture jobs that you can go in and do with your crew to get a load of extra points in preparation for the creator that's coming on Friday.
Yeah, they've also they've verified a number of like user created capture jobs with some quite amusing titles. They've got one called Contend Salty Snatch. It says dog walkers and surfing talent agents look out. Two import operations at either end of Chumash Beach are fighting over a shipment that's landed on the pier. There's one called GTA All Aboard, as in I abhor and hate. That's really good pun. Well done. GTA Field of Screams. Hold, Freight Fight, and Raid High Road. So yeah, a number of new verified jobs to check out.
And in relation to this GTA Online Capture Creator update, there's also been a new update to the game. So it comes with a patch update. This patch update added everything that we talked about last week, really. So it's got the Lester ability has been added, so you can now call Lester to have him tell his cop buddies to turn a blind eye to any crime you may or may not be committing for a short period of time. And actually, when you do that, and it activates in the game, you get a little countdown timer that says how long you've got left to commit all your crimes before the police will start recognising you doing stuff again. So that's definitely worth going and checking out. And a little extra thing that we found in the logs is this update has fixed an issue where if a player drank whiskey in their apartment until they passed out, you know, something that we all do quite a lot, it would cause a clone to appear who would then attack them.
Completely surreal. And as I say, I was talking about the Matrix. This is almost an existential issue of the idea that if two versions of you were to exist in any one time space, one would have to die.
Yeah.
So the whiskey clone, the infamous GTA whiskey clone, is existence of that. If you've suffered a whiskey clone attack, do let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't recreate that now because that is one of the things that's been patched. We'd love to show you it, but unfortunately, we weren't there in time. And speaking of GTA Online, we've got some crew event details for you. The next crew event will be held on Friday at 7:30 PM BST and is going to be called Capture Special, conveniently in relation to the content creator that's coming. Crew members can dress up however they like and also bring any car, but the preferred choice would be the crew vehicle, which is the Sand King XL, which is better but not essential for the event. And the aim for them this week is to do as many capture jobs as possible in a playlist, which will get everyone who's playing double RP and cash. So that's well worth going along and joining.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out to Steve Stacey, PSN Madman, who's organising a lot of the social club events. He's done a brilliant job in our sort of public absence from the GTA 5 live events on Friday. It's a nice code of conduct for taking part in our GTA 5 o'clock live games, and we will put the link in the about description below to our subreddit page. Props to Steve. I also want to say props to our new Facebook community managers who currently have been Rob Lane and Jack Gillespie, who've taken on the reins of our Facebook page, Facebook.com/GTA VO Clock. Do check it out. They're putting new stuff up every single day. If you don't like that page currently, get to it. There's fresh GTA stuff every day. Great community. Lots of great images, stuff to share.
Yeah, and speaking of community, our GTA 5 o'clock crews are now being prepared for the heists which are coming in the spring. Steve Stacey on our Reddit has set out roles on the GTA 5 o'clock subreddit. You can find the link in the description. So now we are recruiting the most trustworthy and responsible members, a mix of new and old, for the current roles, which are pilots for planes, getaway drivers for the land, getaway drivers for sea, shooters, and this is an especially important role, serious backup, and 2 people to be dedicated Snapmatic people who go around taking epic pictures of the crews doing their heists and things.
Like war photographers.
Yeah, and that would be amazing, and those images will definitely feature in the show. So if you fancy your hand as a bit of an amateur photographer in the world of GTA, get along and sign up to that. There's more detail on the Reddit, so get along, and you can send Steve a message on Twitter as well. Okay, those of you listening last week will know we launched our first Snapmatic competition, and Dan, you came up with the theme of
sunsets.
Sunsets, exactly. A brilliant choice, if I may say so. So we've got some results here. Thank you for all your entries. We got loads and loads of them, and all of them were great. We can't show you them all on screen right now, but what we have done is created a video montage of all of the entries set to some brilliant music. You can click the link on screen now to go and look at that, and you can share that around, and hopefully some of your entries will be in there. But now, Dan, on to the top. How many have you got?
Top 5.
All right.
This was super contentious. As James says, we've had literally hundreds of beautiful, brilliant entries. Fantastic skills out there. This is my top 5. There's a degree of science to it, but largely it's just the ones that look really cool. James and I have already disagreed on them to an extent, that whilst agreeing that these are all amazing, our actual favourites differ. So I'll go through my top 5 building up to the winner, and James, as we go through, can announce what he thinks he really likes. So Not in any particular order, but this is one of the 5 leading up to the winner.
Okay, so we're going to do 4 runners-up, essentially, and then 1... Okay.
One winner. So, big shout out to Barfy86, who produced this stunning sort of moody sunset. You've got the clouds. It's really the way the shadowing is coming in from the bridge, and the composition is utterly fantastic. This is one of your favourites, isn't it?
Yeah, this was one of my favourites. I think it's great. The shadows are brilliant. The reflections on the water are great. It's the kind of thing that if it was in, like, if you went on holiday and you were trying to like show off these and go, oh, look at all the beautiful places I went to, this would be exactly the kind of shot you'd go, oh, look how brilliant I am at photography. Yeah, definitely one of my favourites.
Okay, the next runner-up is Bryce Jennings, who produced this like simple but stunning in terms of its sort of colourways shot out onto the sea. And again, I just think it's the way the colour bands between the sections and the, you know, the grading between it. It's just a beautifully composed, like just a very pleasing image. You can notice my vocabulary of aesthetic description is not as developed as it could be. Please bear with me. This photo just basically makes me feel happy.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the kind of thing that you can just imagine being sat on a beach in the late hours of the evening and the sun going down and hearing the sea wash up on the sand. Great.
Shortly before a modded UFO goes overhead. So here we go. Or you're attacked by a whiskey clone. It's Anox, and this is one of my favourites for reasons that actually James and I differed on. I love the fact that this feels like an accidental snapshot of a story moment where it's an interesting composition in terms of seeing the building. I like the fact you've got the sun, and the sun's almost being flipped in a mirror of the sea. What I like is that there's somebody in frame carrying what looks like a bottle of wine, going about their duty. So it almost looks like, is that house servant? Is that someone who lives in the house? There's a real sense of of story to this one. So maybe like a cleaner finishing up after a busy day, sun's going down. I just like this idea of we've captured an innocent moment. More than anything, it's just really lovely, and I like how the sun filters through the wire fence. Yeah,
I thought it would have been better without that person, which is a thing that we debated, only because a lot of the shots we got were very sort of atmospheric, and there was no people in them, and it was all like vistas and stuff, and having people in them sort of breaks that illusion, because obviously the people aren't quite as highly detailed as the environments from a distance. So I thought this without that person might be even more striking, but you disagreed, and I'm letting you pick the winner. This one isn't the winner, but I think we've got another example a bit later on of someone in a shot.
Hold that thought. Now, the other runner-up is, and this again is just a great framed shot, great exposure, sort of difference and contrast. This is by Noel Kelly, like of a river. The sunset's very deep in terms of the layering. I think it's just the way he's got the front section all in black.
Yeah.
It just feels like it's a lovely, moody shot. Like James says, this is another sort of amazing holiday snap.
Yeah, with the sun coming through the trees, just peeking over the mountain there, you'd think that this was like... This, to me, says like you're camping by a stream or a river, and you're just setting up everything, and you look out and you can see the sun going down, and you're like, wow, this is amazing. So that's the image I get from this.
Amazing. Well, now, the winner, chosen largely for the reason when I first looked at it, I went, wow. Wow. So the wow factor's done it. And also because I think it captures the spirit of GTA. It's the juxtaposition of GTA all at once, the violence and the beauty in that violence. It's by Luke ID123. It's somebody holding a gun to the sky, similar to the other one, as in it's the layering is impressive, just the soft hue of the shot. The first time I looked at it, I went, oh, wow. Now, you could probably argue forever that this is in fact not the best. But for something about it for me, it was just that pure initial wow factor. Maybe it was because it had a person and a lot of the other ones didn't, and for some reason this stood out. Debate amongst yourselves, call me an idiot, blah, blah, blah. This, however, is our winner, and they win the grand prize of pride.
Yes, of being the winner of the first ever GTA 5 O'Clock Snapmatic competition.
So well done, Luke, ID123.
Okay, so next week we will host another competition, so you can start getting your entries in right now. The theme for this week's Snapmatic pictures is...
Explosions.
Explosions you're going for.
Yep.
Okay, so this can be anything. This can be cars, vehicles, doors, bombs, or possibly an explosive moment. However you want to interpret it, go away and send us the raw pictures of your best explosions. Okay then, Dan, moving on to a thing that we also started last week, Challenge Dan. Now last week you had a bit of trouble getting around Los Santos in a plane, going under some bridges and doing some stunt jumps. I think you had a bit of issues with the controls again, probably. But this week's challenge has been sent in by the King Eskimo. He's the king of all the Eskimos. And he says, I challenge Dan to rob 10 shops in 20 minutes and die no more than 5 times. Now, I would say that, you know, you shouldn't die at all. But
That's what I think.
He's given you the caveat of not dying more than 5 times. So, here we go.
Okay, so I'm off. I've marked my first store. I'm going to go in, not so much guns blazing as guns waving, and steal some monies.
Okay, so 20 minutes, Dan. If we had the headset in, I think you should shout at the man anyway, just for effect.
Oh man, I haven't got the headset plugged in, so I can't shout properly.
No, I think shouting would help you anyway.
Just for comedy effect.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to shoot you! Give me the money! Give me the money! Give me the money!
And off you go.
Off I go. So I've got a 2-star. Got to get away in my getaway car.
1 shop down and only a couple of minutes in. I'm going to add a caveat to this. I'm going to say you're allowed to call Lester once to get the piece off your back.
Alright, that's good, thank you. Uh-oh. Glitch man do.
Oh, it's alright.
Oh, that cost me big though.
I think this is cowardly.
No, it's wise. What a hedge. Who built that hedge? Hedge fund manager.
You should do puns, Dan.
Money, money, quickly, you don't know what sort of pressure I'm under.
He's out the shop, he's shooting you!
Oh no, I've died once already! Every shopkeeper dies now, every time he pays me, he dies. Come on, Top Hat Bill.
Alright, the journey to shop number 2 continues.
Is an interesting observation. Why couldn't Batman trust anyone?
I don't know.
Because even his best friend was robbing.
I mean, that's more of a joke than an observation.
You get it though, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
Robbing. Like,
yeah.
I'm robbing now. If you're a street hoodlum who does robbing, or you're on the pinch, let me know what the new cool word for robbing is. Number 3 coming up. This will be done any second.
You mean
now.
number 2?
I've done number 2.
You didn't rob it. You got shot.
Yeah, but I got the money out.
No, I'm not counting that.
What?
You've got to get away.
You can't just change the rules.
The rules were you have to rob 10 shops.
I took the money.
You took the money to
I'm not having that.
You took the money to the doorway and then fell down.
I'm literally not having that. I left with the money. I'm already way behind schedule and you're there changing the rules.
Yeah, but you could go and cowardly hide under a bridge again.
Well, I mean, I have to do what it takes, don't I?
A bit more cowardly hiding, good.
You like me failing every week. It's so obvious what happens every week.
I just like excitement, that's all.
I know, laughing at my jokes either. That's the ultimate insult. How many was it be now? Number 4? Yeah, 4, because we counted that other one. Right, move on. Pesky police and their strategies.
Just creep down the road while you ring Lester. The cops won't worry about it.
Move wanted level. Just do it, Lester.
It's done. It's done it.
Yes, Lester. Immediate victory. Brilliant.
Now, let's see. That is your only once use of that, though.
That's fine. That's fine. No.
Oh no!
Probably incriminating a wanted star in the process. Wrong way. All right, mate. You all right, mate?
Just browsing the magazines.
Oh, run! Not now. Give it. Give it. Give it. You don't understand the day I've had. Dish it out, or I'm going to shoot you in the face when you're done.
If you just look at him and back out with you. Oh, he's got his gun out!
No, he got shot. It is number 5. Stop with the nonsense. Make this exciting. Come on. Oh, no, another glitch man do. Give it up, give it up, give it up. And I don't mean to the music. I mean literally the money.
Alright, number 5.
Oh, no, 2 deaths. I've got to get the money. That's what a robbery is. You steal money.
What about a bike? The batty?
That's stupid. I'll do it then because it's stupid. Even you know it's stupid.
But you will get away faster.
I'll do it anyway.
Why would he put it up there?
Yeah, I know exactly. Why would he put it up there? Particularly when time is tight.
5 minutes to go then, Dan, pretty much, and 5 shops.
Will he do it? No. Tick. Keeps getting out on the wrong side. Now that is a thing that could ultimately cost me.
Oh no!
Oh man, Mr. Ragdolliana, you get out of the way, mate. Give it up. Put your hands up.
You've somehow managed to get away there.
Yeah, of course. Well, why would I not get
And you're
away?
going the wrong direction.
Yeah, but that's part of my tactic. That Invinci bottles he's got.
Yeah.
I'd buy Invinci bottles if I owned a shop.
And you're out back on your bike. Oh, the SWAT. Oh my god!
Get off, you Dixon.
Oh, he's helping you out.
Oh my god, I can't believe it. Only in GTA Online. Unbelievable scenes. You don't really act like a kind of bullet sponge.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You're still... Oh, no, you're not.
Get out now. You don't understand the situation. Just get out. Oh, so slow. I need now speed, not protection. That sounds like an advert for prophylactics. You like that joke? How about if I do it all in my last life? I do it.
What? Now he's changing the rules.
Yeah, well, there we go. One rule change each. How does that sound?
The rules have slightly changed now then, so if Dan can complete these last 3 shops without dying, then he will complete the challenge.
Yeah. What a nice shot that is. I can't believe the top hat's ruining my chances.
Oh, the SWAT team are here. Oh!
It's all essentially bad, James. Burst through there. Oh my god, it's burst proof. That's weird though, it sort of worked.
Oh no!
Yes! You're
gonna have to get out.
Yeah, of course I am. That was the plan.
The
anyway.
choppers are here though.
This car's dead.
Here they come! This is it, maybe the final stand.
Oh, caramba!
Right, so there we are. That was Dan's challenge this week to rob 10 shops in 20 minutes and die no more than 5 times. He actually only died 4 times and robbed 8 shops, so really close, Dan. Unlucky this time. Hopefully next week we'll find one you can do. If you've got any suggestions for a challenge you'd like Dan to see attempt in GTA 5, put them in the comments below. Get in touch with us on Twitter at GTA Video Clock or on Facebook at facebook.com/GTA Video Clock. That's it for this week's show. We hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to send in your Snapmatic pictures of explosions and any challenges you want Dan to do in the comments below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week, and goodbye.